Louisiana beer reviews, Leinenkugel's Bavarian Dunkel. Okay, this is not the first video review for this beer in the world. That was done by My True Review, who did the first video review for this beer in the world. 5.5% alcohol. This beer is not even listed on the Leinenkugel's website. It's not listed on the Miller Coors website. I don't understand that. It is available in 6-packs. I bought a single at Mathern's because he decided to sell everything at singles, which is a great idea, or as singles. Certified Kosher. It says, brewed with pride, a medium-bodied dark beer with hints of berries. Brewed with natural fruit juices. Is this something that they do in Bavaria? Dark lagers with fruit juices? I really don't know. Maybe they do. It was introduced in 2016. So I was careful to check on Beer Advocate. Well, Beer Advocate and Rate Beer have 3, 4, 5. Neither site has enough ratings. Some smoke enough ratings to give it a formal score. I've certainly never had it. But it's not in a variety. I mean, it might be in a variety pack, but you don't have to buy a variety pack. You can just get a 6-pack for $8.99, or a single for $1 something, whatever it was. Okay. Yeah, I have the Hogshead cheese. Yeah, I have those crumbly crackers. I bought some new crackers to replace, you know, because I'm getting low on these. Very good crackers, great value. The soda crackers, but they're just too brittle. Good taste, crisp. Too brittle. They break apart. So I bought some other type of crackers. Well, it is so dark brown here at 8:30 a.m. There is some sunlight, and it's overcast outside coming through, so it's like a reddish brown, dark, like mahogany, and that the head is what is that, beige, but it has like a purple tint to it. I know Leinenkugel's big into the flavored beers, the shandies, the berry Weiss, and all of that stuff, and they make some very good shandies and berry beers. In fact, they might be like the experts of flavored beers. Some of the stuff they make in the regular beer world is dull, like the Leinenkugel's Oktoberfest. I found it just so bland. The regular Leinenkugels, the original one, and the light, if you like light beers, those are really good. Like, you'll never see it around here, probably outside of the Wisconsin, Chicago, down to the Chicago area. Where is that bottle? Oh, it's in the other room. But I have a can to show you. It's got the... Let's see. Should have had this out already, but I didn't think of it till just now. The bottle is similar, a pretty bottle, but it's got the can. Here's the can with the Indian head. Oh, Indian head, so politically incorrect. But I do feel a little offended by the can. I need a safe space, and my safe space is Hogshead cheese and beer. Okay, so let's check it out. Well, now, so if you like a regular adjunct style American lager, this is one to get, except that you can't get it unless you live, like I said, in that Milwaukee, Chicago corridor, maybe in Minnesota, I don't know. A little roasted, a little sweet bread crust, berries. Well, the appearance, it looks like it has berries with that little, yeah, kind of like Madeira wine, ironically. Little chocolate, little caramel. Now, the few reviews that they did have on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, they were almost all very positive, so that's a good sign. I read them. I don't want to get influenced by them, but I did read them, and they were positive. All right, I don't know what My True Review said yet, because I hadn't watched the video. It's mostly dark malts. Dark brown bread crust. You know, I say that a million times. Not literally a million times, but figuratively a million times. Well, maybe, perhaps, and possibly there is some fruit juice berry flavor. But it's quite subdued. They did not overdo it. If you gave this to me and you did not tell me it had fruit juice in it or natural fruit flavor, I would not know it. I would not say it did. Like when Michael Komaroff gave me that grapefruit, how you say that word? Grapefruit sculpin last year in Brooklyn, New York at his house. He was like, try this. It was a blind taste test. I said, well, I know it's an IPA as soon as I tasted it. But do you notice anything else about it? I said, not really. It's just a lot of hops, a lot of IBUs. It's a delicious, sweet thing. And I went on and on. I gave it a solid A. Or it might have been an A+. Can't remember. And he said, it's grapefruit sculpin. Didn't you pick up the grapefruit? I said, honestly, I did not. But now if I had known ahead of time, I might have said, oh, yeah. And if I hadn't looked carefully at the bottle, I wouldn't have known it either. But I kept wondering what people were saying on the reviews, like berries. Why do they keep saying berries? So it's sort of like a hybrid beer. It's not a true lager or a dark lager. It's a berry lager. It's ruby on pickup when the light strikes it a certain way. Nice lacing. The body is medium, straight up, just straight across medium. Oh, it's probably 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. The bitterness units don't seem to be strong. Maybe, I guess 2 out of 5 hop cones. It's got enough little hop oomph to it to balance out any kind of sweetness that could present a problem. The finish is fairly crisp and it's easy drinking. I think it's a real winner. I thought their Big Butt Doppelbock was a real winner, except that they called it Big Butt Doppelbock when it was really just a bock. A regular bock. I don't know what this Parmesan Madeira is going to be like. I'm looking forward to it. I'm chomping at the bit. I really want to try it. Oak mellowed. Oh well, this is not about that. It's from New York. It's at their Canandaigua wine facility where they also make the Taylor wines. Okay. They used to make Parmesan in California, but they had a buyout. Leinenkugels did also have a buyout in the late 1980s. They were bought out by Philip Morris. You say Philip Morris? Yeah, you know, the people that own Miller. They were the main stockholder. They were the, not majority, but they were the major stockholder in SAB Miller until October 11, 2016, when they sold the entire company to Anheuser-Busch InBev, and who immediately spun off the Miller section to Molson Coors. So the Leinenkugel family still has, obviously, a deep involvement in Leinenkugel's beer since they run the brewery. They also produce these beers at the Miller Brewery in Milwaukee. I've seen the beers. When I've been on brewery tours there, I've seen the beers in production. I've seen the cases of them. Okay. So, alright. Put some of this hot sauce. So I didn't eat the food before I reviewed the beer, because some people complained about it. It's no big deal. I didn't take offense to it. Some people got into this big verbal argument about it. Like, don't effing tell him what he can eat or can't eat with beer. I was thinking, oh boy, here we go. It was just their opinion about it. I mean, I might still eat beer and eat food and do reviews concurrently, but I didn't take offense to it. I don't take offense when people express their opinions. Now, I mean, if somebody starts off their comment with, hey, F, kill yourself, I'm like, no, probably not going to keep that on there. Probably delete that comment. But if it's a difference of opinion and you, like a normal person, say it in a polite way, hey, I can hack it. Same thing with politics. If you want to set a political fire on Facebook or Google Plus or some other social media, I'm willing to battle. And I'm not going to be a big baby and unfriend you because I got my feelings hurt. But I noticed a lot of these political champions, they love starting fires, but they can't take heat. If I was afraid of heat, I wouldn't be going around starting fires. really would not. And honestly, everyone you disagree with is not engaging in hate speech. Maybe they just don't agree with you. Well, this does pair very well. The Hogshead cheese from Richard's in Church Point, Louisiana. The hot, but if you want to call it hot. I added the Louisiana hot sauce to it because it's not really hot. And this berry dunkel. Hey, I like it. I got to save some for the review. I only have one bottle. Take a photo of it. So, Les Bon Ton Relais. I'm going to go with an A-. It's excellent at the lower end, but it's very good. And for $8.99 for a craft style beer, which you know one day that's all there'll be. You'll have macro companies. It'll probably just be one big company in the world called beer brewery. You know what I mean? Everybody will keep buying everybody out, and then they'll just be brewery. And they'll have all different styles of beers. And there'll be bank. You know, it won't be Bank of America. It'll just be bank. And supermarket. And so on. Okay. Automobile company. Y'all come on down to Southeastern Louisiana. Les Bon Ton Relais.